Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel, Old School Gunner. How the hell are you guys? Welcome back. Great to be back here bringing a stream to you. Absolutely delighted to be here, guys, having the time to bring a quality stream to you all. As always, guys, I'm going to start by thanking everybody for your continued support, your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. The man is off the mark like a rocket tonight, guys. He's like Willem Tell. He's like Braveheart. He's like William Shakespeare. Okay, enough analogies to me. Let me know what you think of my mustache, guys. I got it going on like a chicken wing. You know what I mean? Look at that by Animal. A lot of people online at this moment. McManus, your notifications are working again, I see. Welcome along, man. Good evening, sir. Hope you're well. We have to win this game. I am well, man. I had the day off work. Happy days. You know what I mean? But I got 6 days in a row after this. So I was in two minds, would I come on or not and do a stream tonight? But you know what? As I have a little time, I'll give an hour or two, you know what I mean? But then I'm working 6 days straight. But big up, guys. Kyle, I'll get to your comment in a second, my friend. Guys, if you haven't already, please check out this man's channel, yeah? McManus Gaming. Smash the like and sub to his channel. Also, Kyle Walsh Gunner, big up yourself too, man. I hope you're keeping well. Everyone, if you haven't already, check out this man's channel, okay? He's an Irish gunner like myself. He's an old school gunner like myself. Check out Kyle's channel, okay? We got 3 old school gunners here tonight, guys. We got myself, Kyle, and we got McManus. 3 points, simple as. Yeah, trust me, man. It's we need to win this. I mean, we need to win this. We had a good performance in the Champions League. Fair enough, fair dues. You know what I mean? And we won the last league game before that. But we need to get all 3 points in this one for sure. The pressure's on a bit. We do have to do the business. We do have to win as many games as we can. And I mean, the season is going quick enough at this point. I mean, the games are flying by. The months are absolutely flying by, guys. So I don't know. We're going to have to do the business in this one. It's not going to be easy. I'm going to talk about the clash against Sheffield United in a while. Also, the Gabriel Jesus injury concern. Yeah, you look like Ming the Merciless with that tash. I do a little bit, don't I? Obviously better looking than him, but yeah, I look a little bit like that, yeah. People look like they're afraid of me when I'm on the public transport. Like, I get on the bus here in London, guys, and people look like they're going to shit their pants. I'm not joking. They see me and they're like, oh, fuck. And I'm all there, guys. I don't know, can you see? I'm not the biggest man as they're all Kyle Walsh, but I'm all there, guys. You know what I mean? I'm all thriller, no filler. So they're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? It was better when I had my head shaven completely. You could see the bones in my head and then the beard and then the Ming the Merciless tash. I swear to God, people were shitting it when they saw me. Big up, Mr. Walsh. Hope you're good, mate. McManus, big up, bro. Just shout out Gordon's alive. Guys, predictions for the game on Saturday. Yeah, Jesus is injured, man. It was just so unlucky. But before I get to the predictions about the game on Saturday, let's talk about the game, the Champions League match. I mean, Arsenal were very, very good. I was well impressed. I was surprised at the manner of the performance. Gabriel Jesus was linking very well with Martinelli. The two Gabriels. Of course, Gabriel in defence as well. He did very well. The defence was strong, physical. We had to weather a bit of a storm at the end of the match, but we did that. Tomiyasu played absolutely out of his skin. Ben White did well. Raya, he was looking a bit edgy again, a little bit nervy, but we held, and we got over the line, guys, and we got the 3 points. It was an important win. Put us in the driving seat at the top of the group. It was a very important win. You know what I mean? Our next game is going to be home. So we got 2 games out of the way, 2 away matches in the Champions League. We lost the first one to Lens, and we won the second one. So we had 2 wins out of 3, 6 points. 3-0 to us. If Jesus is injured and played Trossard up top, I don't want to see Eddie play at all. Yeah, poor Eddie's just not at it, yeah. He's just not on it. But you know what I can't understand about Eddie? And somebody made this point, yeah, to me. And I wasn't looking for things, and I wasn't picking on things, but it became evident after a while, and somebody actually commented on it. He came on as a sub, yeah. We were hanging on, fighting for dear life at the end of the game to secure the 3 points. And Tomiyasu was breaking his back. And some of the other players that had been on all game were breaking their back. He was running around the place just like strolling. You know what I mean? He was jogging around the pitch, guys. He wasn't closing down the guy nearest to him as the guy was attacking the back four. I mean, he's got to do better than that. I don't know. Like, we're giving him 100 grand a week, I believe. I mean, he's got to put in more of an effort than that. It's not just the fact that he's not scoring goals. He wasn't tracking back and he wasn't defending. When our backs were to the wall, we were up against it. They had to scent the blood. They had the bit between their teeth. And Eddie was just strolling around the place, jogging around the pitch like it was a training session. You know what I mean? That's part of the problem, yeah? That's part of the problem. He's guaranteed that he's going to get a game. He's guaranteed he's getting 100 grand a week. And it's happy days for him. You know what I mean? What about the team? We could have came unstuck at the end there. Only for some really, really resolute defending at the end, we could have been in a lot of trouble. Like Manus in the comment, it was a good win, but we gave a goal away. We need to shape up at the back, and I think we need to play Ramsdale. Riot's not filling me with confidence right now. The only reason Riot is in the team at all, and is still actually number one, our number one goalkeeper, is because he plays the way that Arteta likes, more so than Ramsdale. He's always looking to play as like a sweeper keeper, you know what I mean? Playing the ball out from the back. But it's risky. It's risky because he's doing it in areas where it's actually not on. You know what I mean? He's doing it at a time and in areas where it's actually not on, yeah. It's just not on. Is what it is. All right, let's go straight to the Premier League, guys. First, I'm going to go to the Arsenal FC official website. Number of fixtures have been changed in December and January, guys. Fixture changes, okay? Yeah, hit the like in this video for me anyway, guys. I'd appreciate it. I was happy with the result, yeah. The Champions League was up because I wasn't expecting us to actually win the game. So I was happy enough with it. And I have to say, Jesus was fantastic. So it's been announced, everyone, that there are Premier League fixture changes. Okay. Just 1 second. Premier League fixture changes, guys. All right. There's been some Premier League fixture changes. 7 of our Premier League games across December and January have received new kickoff times to allow for television broadcast. First of all, our trip to Luton on December the 5th is going to kick off at 8:15 now, half an hour earlier. Our next away game then on the 9th of December to Aston Villa is going to be moved from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Our home game against Brighton and Hove Albion has been moved back a day from December 16th to December 17th, kickoff 2 p.m. Our trip to Anfield has been moved from a 3 p.m. kickoff to a 5:30 p.m. kickoff. That is on Saturday, December the 23rd. Then our clash with West Ham United, 3 days later on Boxing Day, has been switched to Thursday, December 28th at 8:15. And then our game against Fulham on December the 30th has been switched to Sunday, December 31st, kickoff 2 p.m. A lot of game changes there, guys. It doesn't really affect us, in my opinion. I mean, it's all the same at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Gabriel Martinelli has joined an elite club as he reached 100 Premier League appearances for us. All we need is a league title to go with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're the Premier League fixture changes anyway, guys. Who do you think Raya looks... Why do you think Raya looks bang average at Arsenal? Do you think it could be because he's at a bigger club? Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure, man. I'm going to try to answer that question as well as I can, yeah. But I'll tell you one thing for sure It's not because he's playing like with a bad back four. Our back four is very, very good, yeah. I mean, he couldn't ask for a better back four. Let's have it right. It's not like because the back four isn't performing that gets put under pressure. We have a solid, stable, reliable back four and a very solid central defensive partnership. So it's nothing to do with the fact that he needs to compensate for our back four. Yeah, our back four is very, very good. Our centre back partnership is very, very good. I don't know. I think he's overrated. I think Arteta thinks too much of him. He's like a sweeper keeper, yeah. That's why Arteta plays him. But it's not easy. He's not much of a shot stopper. He's good in the air. Look, there was times in the game against Sevilla the other night in the last 10 minutes, yeah, squeaky bum time. He took the ball very well, yeah. He claimed the ball very well, safely into his arms. Took the pressure off completely. He has a lot of strengths. He's better than Ramsdale at that. He's not as good a shot stopper. He is better at playing the ball out. But recently, he's been very liable when he's been playing the ball out. He's playing the ball out at times in areas with quality attackers closing in. There's no space for that kind of thing, and he's doing it. I mean, when he tried to play the ball past Cole Palmer, and Palmer got a hold of it, and Raya made amends and he saved it, we got very, very lucky in that game. So I don't know, man. Anthony Herbert, big up Old School. Big up yourself, Anthony, man. I hope you're keeping well, and thank you for tuning into my stream. I appreciate it. Ramsdale is first choice for me. I think now at this point he should be brought back in because that'll give David Raya food for thought as well, you know, that he needs to up his game. Like, that's the reason we have them there. Yeah, there's no point keeping Raya in for half the season, then Ramsdale in. The reason we have them both there is for competition, eh? Increased competition. Obviously, the guys are friendly to each other. They're respectful to each other. But the whole reason to have Ramsdale there is to put Raya under pressure and vice versa. You know what I mean? Simple as. That's the way I see things anyway. All right, let's see. Any news on that injury? The injury to Gabriel Jesus. Let's see. Jesus forced off with a hamstring injury. Gabriel Jesus injury update. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Of course, he injured himself in the Champions League game, guys, our last night out away to Sevilla, the win away to Sevilla. A possible hamstring strain. Yeah, he has struggled with injuries throughout his time at the Emirates. I think that's why Man City got rid of him. He had a knee injury last season, at the start of this season. He had a knee injury. The same one he sustained at the World Cup last year. He was fantastic against Sevilla, in fairness. Jesus went for a scan today, and the club are facing an anxious wait over the next 24 hours to get the results. So tomorrow we should know the results of the scan. Mikel Arteta will also be in front of the media ahead of the Sheffield United game. So Jesus had a scan today. It's a possible hamstring strain. The results will be known tomorrow. And also Mikel Arteta will be talking about that at the press conference heading into the Sheffield United game. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. But yeah, tomorrow's presser before the Sheffield United game, it's expected that Arteta will make an update on the Brazilian international now. So we should know a bit more about his situation, about his condition. Hopefully he can come back. You know what I mean? Hopefully he won't be too badly injured. Hopefully he's not too badly injured, too badly hurt. But it's not going to be. I don't know, with his injury record, guys, it's not looking good. He does get injured quite a lot. It's not looking good, if you ask me, anyway, because of his injury record. He's quite injury prone now. That could be a problem. Like I said, there have been some Premier League fixture changes, guys, to fit in with the TV scheduling. So make sure you check that out. All right, the Premier League itself. And we go through the games that are coming up, guys, apart from our own clash. So tomorrow, Friday, Crystal Palace are hosting Tottenham. Then Saturday's games is Chelsea hosting Brentford at 12:30, Arsenal hosting Sheffield United at 3 p.m, Bournemouth hosting Burnley at 3 p.m, Wolves hosting Newcastle at 5:30, West Ham hosting Everton at 1 o'clock on a Sunday. Brighton hosting Fulham on Sunday at 2, Aston Villa hosting Luton Town on Sunday at 2, Liverpool hosting Forest also Sunday at 2, and Manchester United facing Man City on Sunday at 3:30. God almighty, that's a game and a half there, guys. The United City clash on Sunday is a game and a half. Some interesting games there, guys. Liverpool against Forest, West Ham Everton, Arsenal Sheffield United, of course, is the one that would interest us. Chelsea Brentford. Chelsea are lucky that Ivan Toney's not playing. But yeah, the Manchester Derby is coming up. I wasn't aware of that. It's an interesting one. The way the table is at the moment, guys, Spurs are top. 4 wins out of the last 5, 3 wins in a row. They're on 23 points. Man City on 21 points. Arsenal then follow on 21 points. We have a goal difference of 10, which is 2 less than both Manchester City and Spurs. They've outscored us 20-18, and we both conceded the same amount, 8 goals each. So they've scored 2 more goals than us, guys. But they got 2 points ahead as well. So Spurs are looking good right now, guys. Plus the Postecoglou has got them firing now. They haven't really played anyone of note yet apart from Arsenal. And in fairness, they got the better of us in that game. They could have beaten us in that game. It was a lackluster performance from Arsenal. Look, I'm not going to take anything away from Spurs, but they're top of the league right now, and they're going well. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll be made to eat my words, huh? Maybe I'll be made to eat some humble pie this season by Spurs. But we'll see. We'll see. They need to be taken on a peg or two anyway. The fans are just, do you know what I mean, full of themselves. Straight up. Let me just put out on my socials, guys, that I'm actually live. 1 second. One second, guys, just spreading the word about my channel there that I'm actually live. I know I should have had a bet for the score. What, Arsenal to win, was it? The 2-1 win, you mean, against yeah, against Sevilla, yeah. What, you should have known that you should have had a bet on that, is it? Yeah, maybe you would have won, maybe you would have lost. Who knows, man? The game was just, I don't know. It was very hard to call it all the way through. Yeah, it was a difficult one to call. All right, guys. The injury to Urian Timber, that of course was a massive plus to us after he had such an impressive start for the team. I mean, he's obviously going to be out a while longer. Yeah? There's no doubt about that. Let's have a look here, guys, and see what's going on. Yeah, he underwent the ACL surgery, guys, on his cruciate ligament in August. But it's going to take a long time till he comes back for sure. He's a brilliant player. Yeah. It's just a pity we just saw a little bit of what he can do. He's as strong as an ox. He's so strong. It's unreal. Yeah, they're saying 7 months. It's already been 2, yeah. Timber out for 7 months, guys. Seriously. Was quite impressed. Did you see it, mate? Yeah, I was impressed too. I watched it. I did a watch along on my channel. I did a watch along of the match. I was impressed. They made me eat my words. I had to eat a bit of humble pie. It was a completely different performance to the performance against Lens. We seemed to have a lot of time and space on the ball, but that was because we were playing quality football. Good players always seem to have time and space on the ball. And we were moving the ball around with purpose. We were sharp. We were incisive. We were confident. We were solid at the back. Apologies. This is for Sheffield United. He's got to start Ramsdale. Yeah, I think that was the whole point of getting Raya in the first place, right? To like increase competition. And I mean, now we should just rotate them, Let's just rotate the two of them. Let's take Raya off and let's give Ramsdale a game. Keep Raya on his toes, And Ramsdale is hungry. You know what I mean? So he needs to be unleashed. We need to unleash him on Sheffield United. He's a very good goalkeeper, yeah. He made a massive difference when he came to the club and replaced Bern Leno. It was like night and day, guys. He was 10 times him. So hopefully. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole purpose of it. You know what I mean? Of having the two of them. Ramsdale now is going to be replaced. I mean, Ramsdale is going to replace Raya. Give Raya something to think about. Keep him hungry. And get Ramsdale back on. He's champing at the bit now, Ramsdale, after being out for so long. He's got a point of proving he's going to come on. He's going to hit the ground running. And we take Raya out, and Raya's going to be the same way after that. You know what I mean? That's how you play it, Just 1 second, guys. I'm texting one of the lads at work there. He hasn't been well all week, and he made a donation of this microphone to my channel, yeah. So thank you to Nakar Peak, not his real name, guys. I'm protecting his identity, but thank you to Nakar Peak, for the donation of the microphone. I appreciate it. He knows who he is. But yeah, big up to Nakar Peak, Just listening to a bit of Sinead O'Connor in the background there, guys. That was one of the saddest things when she died. I swear to God. All right, guys. Just text one of the lads there. He's been unwell all week, and I'm working to get him tomorrow. He's the benefactor, guys. He donated this microphone to me. So big up to Nakar Peak for that, yeah. Big up to the Peakinator. Big up to Nakar. Ramsdale will only play in the Carabao Cup. Hey, AFC always. How are you? I hope you're keeping well, yeah? Yeah, but the whole thing is, man, we need to play him in the Premier League now. Yeah, but that's the thing, man. He should be played in the Premier League game on Saturday now. Give Raya something to think about, keep him on his toes, and give Ramsdale a chance to impress, because that's the whole point of rotating, yeah? That's the whole point of having the two of them. Ramsdale at this point now is dying to get into the team. He's putting in training. He's ready to go. He's fit. He's capable. And he's motivated to get his place back. Now we should switch them out. give Raya that little break, and he's going to come back stronger then as well. And keep Ramsdale on his toes and give him a game. You know what I mean? Ramsdale has to start. Simple. Wouldn't surprise me if Ramsdale leaves in January, if not next summer. Hopefully not. I would hate to see that because I'm a fan of his. He has a future at the club, no doubt. He's a good goalkeeper. It would be a mistake to let him go, yeah. Obviously, he's got to look after his own future. The England team, for example, he wants to be in contention to be England number one. So obviously he needs game time. He needs playing time. Partey might be leaving in January because Juventus are showing interest in him again. He hasn't been happy with the amount of games he's getting recently. Same as Ramsdale, really. Yeah, Thomas Partey has not been happy. You know what I mean? And again, the other night, it was Jorginho, Odegaard, and Declan Rice in the midfield. So, and Juventus are sniffing around. They tried to get him in the summer, and it looks like they're going to come back in for him in the January transfer window. So, we could be in a little bit of trouble there, to be honest. It might not be too easy for us. But let's see what happens. Obviously, if either of those players leave in January, that would be a really negative thing for the club. Really negative. All right. So, like I said, in the Premier League, guys, we're sitting in third place on 21 points. Then come Liverpool on 20 points. It's very tight there, guys. Spurs on 23. Man City and Arsenal on 21 each. Then come Liverpool with 20 points. Villa with 19. Then come Newcastle with 16. United are up to 8. They're on 15 points. Chelsea down in 10th on 12 points. They really needed that win against us, yeah, but we pegged them back, luckily. Very fortunate to get back in that game, guys, but we did the business. And it set us up for the match then in the Champions League, you know. We had a little bit more confidence. I would not start Nketiah against Sheffield United, put Havertz up there. Nketiah had 30 games, 2 goals. He's just not doing the business, but like, I know Gabriel Jesus is injured now, but we can't play Eddie. But I have a feeling Arteta will play Eddie because he's just blind to the fact that Eddie isn't good enough. He wants to turn Eddie into a Thierry Henry. He's not capable of that. He's nowhere near that level. You know what I mean? It's just never going to happen. His record speaks for itself, man. His record speaks for itself. All right, guys, let's get back into it. So the Premier League table, we're currently third. Currently third on 21 points. Yet to lose all this season, guys. Ourselves and Spurs actually haven't lost this season. Hard to believe they're sitting top of the league on 23 points, guys. If there's a God in heaven, they won't win the league. That's all I can say. Come on, Man City. If there's a God in heaven, they won't win the league, guys, because we'd never hear the end of it. Come on, Arsenal, guys. Spurs looking good, but are running around a lot and spending a lot of energy, just like they did under Nuno. A little less. They are going to be depleted for sure before the end of the season. They've played us, but they haven't played anyone else apart from that. They're going to have some tough challenges ahead, but they're going great right now. I mean, credit where it's due. Yeah, to Spurs, they're going great right now. And do I have the opportunity to tell my story again, guys? Do you have the patience to listen to it? Okay, so look, I was in work. There was 3 rugby players standing by the bar. Okay, I work in a hotel, yeah, so I was behind the bar. I had just come to work. I was in a bad mood, guys. I don't know why. I was, maybe because I knew he was a Spurs fan. And there was 3 guys standing by the bar, 3 rugby players, businessmen, and they were in London for some award ceremony, yeah. So they were dressed up like in suits, yeah, tuxedos, the whole lot. And one of them was talking about his Spurs season ticket. So I turned around, I goes, who's the Spurs fan? He said, I am. I said, I'm a gooner myself. He said, I bet you weren't saying that 6 months ago. As if 6 months ago that we were all hiding under rocks, yeah, because the team had lost the league to Manchester City. As if to say that 6 months ago, all Arsenal fans weren't admitting to it, yeah, and we were hiding under rocks. Oh, I'd say you weren't saying that 6 months ago. So I turned around and I goes, you have a nice new stadium out there, bye. I said, all you need now are some trophies to go with it. And he just looked. He didn't say a word. And the 2 guys with him, they almost wet their pants. So then I just stood there looking at him. And I said, yeah. I said, you have a nice new stadium out there, boy. I said, all you need now are a few trophies to go with it. He didn't say a word. So then I went over and another guy wanted a pint. So I was serving him, pouring the pint. I said to his friend, then I said, he's not talking to me anymore, I think. Jesus, I was pushing and I'm telling you. And this was in work. And I was walking around in the hotel after that, yeah. After destroying the Spurs fan, I was walking around the hotel looking at him. And I was thinking to myself, did I really say that? Guys, it happened by itself, yeah. I didn't have any control over it. It's the feeling for Spurs, yeah, runs deep. It runs deep, yeah. My dislike for Tottenham runs deep. Trust me. I don't know. I didn't choose to say those things, yeah. I couldn't help myself. It happened by itself. I'm not joking. Big up myself, man. So that's it. That's basically it, guys. That's my claim to fame. I massacred a Spurs fan. But it's true what I said, though, yeah? It's true what I said. Look, McManus will be all over this now, but he loves this kind of talk. But it's true what I said, yeah? They won nothing. But they're going great right now. They're going great at the moment. Credit where it's due, yeah? We should be scoring 3, 4, 5, 6 against Sheffield United, but I'm going for Arsenal to win 2-1. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind we're going to win that game, yeah? But we need to be honest. It's Premier League. It's top level. There's a lot of good teams. We need to be on it. You know what I mean? If we lose to Sheffield United, Arteta should be sacked seriously, but he never will be, man. You know that. We're not going to lose to them, man. It will actually be hilarious if they beat us like 6-1. I'd be like this. God, no. You know what I mean? As you can see, guys, I'm growing my hair back, yeah? It's coming back with a vengeance for Christmas. Next up, skin fade. All right, I'm just growing it back a little bit. A little bit bald on top there, guys, but it's alright. You know what I mean? Could be worse. Alright, that's the Premier League out of the way, guys. Champions League, we had a great win, yeah. We had a great win. I mean, it was fantastic. A really morale boosting victory. Can't complain. Honestly, we can't complain now. It was a really morale boosting victory. Well deserved. We fought hard. We really had to defend well all game, and we really had to get stuck in at the end of the match. Yeah. The games, guys. It was Galatasaray 1, Bayern 3, Inter 2, Salzburg 1. This is Champions League, of course, yeah. Union Berlin 0, Napoli 1, Sevilla 1, Arsenal 2, of course. Great 3 points for Arsenal. It was Braga 1, Real Madrid 2. It was Lens 1, PSV 1, Benfica 0, Real Sociedad 1, Man United 1, Copenhagen 0, Barcelona 2, Shakhtar 1, Feyenoord 3, Lazio 1. Newcastle, unfortunately, guys, they went down 1-0 at home to Dortmund yesterday. It was Leipzig 3, Red Star Belgrade 1. It was Young Boys of Bern in Switzerland 1, Manchester City 3. Not a bad performance from Young Boys considering the team they're up against. It was PSG 3, Milan 0, AC Milan. And it was Celtic 2, Atletico 2. Antwerp 1, Porto 4. Good result for Celtic, in fairness. They're up against a good team there. Atletico had a player sent off. I would drop Odegaard and play ESR against Sheffield United. Yeah. He did. He scored a good goal against United, yeah. The equaliser against Man United about a month ago. But in a lot of the games, he hasn't been there, yeah. He hasn't been counted on. I mean, Declan Rice has been immense compared to Odegaard. I can only see it's a matter of time before Declan Rice gets given the captain's armband. It's going that way. I wouldn't play Saka either. He looks burnt out and still looks like his car injury. Exactly. We need to rest him. Seriously. Now we have the opportunity in this match to rest those players. We should rest them. You know what I mean? No Odegaard, no Saka. Jesus is injured. Yeah, I think we could take out one of the back two as well. I mean, and play Kivior. You know what I mean? I think we could play Tomiyasu instead of Zinchenko. Anyway, we should play him. He's been very good recently. We should stick with Tomiyasu. Let's bring in Ramsdale. Like I said, let's switch Kivior into the centre backs and let's take out one of them, give one of them a rest. We don't need Saka. We don't need Odegaard. You know what I mean? Let's play Martinelli. Let's play Martinelli, Havertz, and Trossard up front. That'll do the job for us, guys, against them. Between Martinelli, Havertz, and Trossard, we'll win that game. You know what I mean? Kivior is a good replacement at the back. Let's bring Ramsdale back in goal. He's hungry. He's champing at the bit. That's the whole point of having that competition between players. Let's switch it up. You know what I mean? And let's give David Raya food for thought. Yeah? He's not guaranteed a starting place. That's why he needs to understand as well. You know what I mean? If we keep playing him, he'll become complacent. You know how that ends, guys. You know how that all ends. All right, let's look at the Arsenal. Jurrien Timber, guys, is going to be out for another 5 months by the looks of things, which is absolutely extremely disappointing. Gabriel Jesus had a scan today. We should find out the results of that tomorrow. Mikel Arteta's press conference ahead of the Sheffield United game. But yeah, it's no joke at the moment, guys, seriously. AFC always, if Hartley does leave, I can guarantee you won't see him picking up. Let me just text someone else as well, guys. All right. Tonali to be banned from football for 10 months. Newcastle United, guys. Sandro Tonali, their midfielder, is to be banned from football for 10 months after breaching betting rules. Sandro Tonali admitted to making bets on AC Milan matches during his time with the Serie A side. Italy international midfielder cost Newcastle 55 million this summer. 10-month ban from football means he will not be available for action until August 2024. Jesus. I say the club are delighted about that. Sandro Tonali will be banned from football for 10 months over breaches of rules on betting on matches in Italy. The head of the Italian Football Federation said on Thursday the 23-year-old, a 55 million summer signing from AC Milan, will miss the remainder of Newcastle's season and Italy's Euro 2024 finals campaign should they qualify. Wow. He got a bad one, guys. A really bad one now. It's his own fault, though, in fairness. I mean, I can't see. He obviously was aware of what he was doing now. But Tonali's going to be out, guys, until August 24. He's going to miss the Euros if Italy get through, and he's going to miss the rest of the season for Newcastle, guys. I'd say the Newcastle owners are fuming about that after paying out 55 million on him. Tonali will not be able to play competitive football until August 24, but is free to train with Newcastle and play in friendlies. He must also attend treatment sessions for problem gamblers and give a series of talks about his experience over a further 8-month period as part of his deal with Italian authorities. Sky Sports News understands that PFA are working with the player. The Federation urged an investigation by Turin prosecutors into soccer players using illegal websites to bet on games. Tonali had been assisting the investigation and his legal team had been working on a plea bargain after he admitted to making bets on AC Milan to win games at a hearing at the Italian Federation in Turin. Without his cooperation, Tonali could have faced up to a 3-year suspension under FIFA rules. Wow. He's in a bit of trouble there, guys, though. But he was really stupid, yeah, but he's got a gambling addiction. Did you hear that clown Julian? Did you hear what that clown Julian said on AFTV? That Real Madrid couldn't do what Arsenal did, beating Sevilla. Seriously, Real Madrid are the most decorated club in the world. In world football, 35 league titles. Did you hear that clown Julian said on AFTV that Real Madrid couldn't do what Arsenal did? Yeah, Real Madrid maybe had an off day, yeah. They're not maybe going well at the moment, but they're absolutely incredible team now. I mean, what he's trying to say that we're better than Real Madrid. Even right now, we aren't. Arsenal couldn't do what Real Madrid have done, win 14 Champions League titles. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? We haven't even won one. We haven't even won one. Not a single Champions League title. You know what I mean? We haven't even won one. Nottingham Forest have 2. But look, that guy's a bit of a muppet anyway, always. You know what I mean? Julian is always been a muppet. Let's be honest about it. He is a muppet, like. Muppet. That's the only way I could describe him by. He's a goddamn muppet. Any moron. So what would he know by? Nothing. You know what I mean? What would he know by? Julian is a paid actor. He also said that we will go invincible and win the Champions League. He should lay off the drugs, in fairness. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's smoking, but invincible. This team is nowhere near that team. Yeah, we could full well go the whole season unbeaten, but I think we're going to lose at Anfield. I think Liverpool will beat us at Anfield, and United will beat us at Old Trafford. And Manchester City are going to crucify us at their stadium. Spurs will beat us as well at White Hart Lane, the way things are going at the moment. So we're not going to go the season unbeaten in the league. There will be no invincible season this season, right? We lose one game as on. We're going to lose about 4. Win the Champions League. Yeah. Two people watching, guys, and I look at another guy's channel and he's got 37 watching. I have to be doing something wrong. Anyway, it is what it is. I think I need to collaborate more, to be honest. As simple as that. Question, Dave, if Tony Adams wasn't in jail, do you think we would have done the invincible in 1991 when we lost one game all season? The Chelsea Kenny Sampson wasn't playing well. Hard to say. Obviously, Adams is a better defender. Yeah. Obviously, he's going to bring something to the team. Yeah, I think so. When you consider the team we had then and the defense that we had, with him included, I think so, yeah. I think he would have got over the line now. Simple as. I think we would have managed to. We'll have to see. We'll have to see this season. Are we going to go invincible? I don't think so. The whole season unbeaten? Nah, man. That's not going to happen. Definitely not. You know what I mean? Wishful thinking, yeah. Obviously, the guy that says that is an absolute dreamer. We're not going to go the whole season unbeaten this season, anyway, that's for sure. I mean, we will lose to Liverpool at Anfield, in my opinion, and we will lose to City at the City Manchester Stadium. I think United would beat us at their ground. I think Newcastle will beat us at St. James's Park. Newcastle are, you know what I mean? Spurs at White Hart Lane. If we play like we did against them, like we did the last time, they'll beat us too. Arsenal 1998 was unreal. We only conceded 18 league goals. And there was a lot of fantastic teams then. Manchester United, of course. But we were, look, the mix we had, yeah. Seaman, Tony Adams, Mark Overmars, Emmanuel Petit, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp, Robert Pires, I think was in the team then, was he? Look, the players we had then, yeah. Nicholas Anelka. I mean, the team, the back four, I mean, the mix we had, the blend. Look, the two guys in the midfield protecting the back four, Petit and Vieira. Guys, it's different level, yeah, different level of competition, different level of player, different level of everything. That is, these guys will never ever be matched. Petit and Vieira are immortals, guys, at Arsenal. These guys are just, I mean, Petit, the Bill, he can't act. You know what I mean? Let me send that to someone actually for a laugh. Gonna wind someone up in work. She likes that clip of Emmanuel Petit on the bill. If only Bergkamp scored that penalty against Man United in the FA Cup. Yeah, that was a sickener, right? That was almost 25 years ago. I can't believe that. That was almost 25 years ago. That seems like yesterday. Jeez. 24 years ago. I remember being in college and there was a United fan in the class called Martin Long, and he was winding me up about it. Yeah, it was a disaster, man. Complete disaster. You know what I mean? Ryan Giggs hitting us on the break. Ryan Giggs hitting us on the break, you know. That was a sickener. I'm still having nightmares from seeing Ryan Giggs' hairy chest. We got him back though, but we got him back. Yeah, guys. So the clash coming up against Sheffield United. That is a must-win game for us, but I don't think we should have any problems there. Yeah. All we need to do really is rest Saka. You know what I mean? Premier League predictions and gave all to dismantle Sluggish Palace on Friday Night Football. They think that people think that Spurs are going to beat Palace. They could. West Ham's record-breaking, unbeaten European run ended in Greece. Olympiacos 2. Olympiacos 2, West Ham 1. Hammer's record-breaking, unbeaten European run ended in Greece. Report as West Ham's record-breaking 17-game unbeaten European run ended by Olympiacos in the Europa League. Yeah, they were 2-0 down at half-time now. The Hammers became the first English side to go 17 consecutive European matches unbeaten. Yeah, they won it last year. They won it last year. West Ham's Lucas Paqueta scored a fantastic volley late on. Wasn't enough to save them, though. Wasn't enough to save them, unfortunately. It is what it is. But they had a good run. Nobody can say that they didn't, yeah. But yeah, West Ham's run has come to an end, guys. They were 2-0 down. They got one back through Paqueta, but it wasn't enough to save them. Villa scored 4 again as AZ thumped on own turf. AZ Alkmaar 1, Aston Villa 4. And again, guys, goals from all around the team. Bailey with a goal, Tielemans with the second, Watkins with the third in the second half, and then McGinn added the fourth. They were 4-0 up, actually, before Alkmaar scored. Villa are playing fantastic. Any team that plays them, they're going to get a real pasting. They have another team that'll probably beat us. They have another team that are going to probably beat us, guys, when we're away from home. Unai Emery will have his revenge. Unai Emery will have his revenge. One person watching, big up yourself, whoever you are. Newcastle turned to McTominay to replace Tonali. And they're going to need someone now. All of Thursday's scores and fixtures. Limassol 0, Real Betis 1, Topola 1, Freiburg 3, Marseille 3, AK Athens 1, Molde 5, Hacken 1, Olympiacos FC 2, West Ham United 1, Testoka 1, Lisbon 1, Prague 0, Rangers 0, Storm 2, Atlanta 2. They're full-time scores, guys. A game is still ongoing. Leverkusen 3, Karabakh 1, Brighton 2, Ajax 0. Wow. Liverpool 3, Toulouse 1, Panathinaikos 0, Rome 2, Slavia Prague 0, Tiraspol 0, Servette 1, Union Sankara 0, Linz ASK 1. In the American MSL, the New York Red Bulls beat Charlotte 5-2. Sporting Kansas City drew 0-0 with the San Jose Earthquakes. Interesting stuff. What time is the actual Mikel Arteta press conference tomorrow? All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. It's been a very quiet one. Absolutely nobody on. But it's a Thursday night. I get it. I'm going to wrap up this stream, guys. I want to thank everybody for your continued support on the channel. All your likes, your subscribes, and your comments. I appreciate it. I'm going to do a preview of the game tomorrow, so make sure you come and check that out. And yeah, let's see what happens. Make sure you come and check out that preview tomorrow, guys. Thanks you to everybody for your continued support. AFC always. Thank you for all your comments and your support. I appreciate it. Hullabaloo the same. Anthony Herbert, thank you. McManus, big up yourself, man. Kyle Walsh, thank you too. And yeah, that's it, guys. Sub to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video of me. And take it easy. Come on, you Gooners. Peace.